All right. Good evening, everybody. I think we're live everywhere, at least everywhere we're supposed to be. So this has been kind of an interesting week. Sorry I wasn't here on Sunday. Had a really bad day. So I lost a friend late Saturday night into Sunday morning and found out about it just before I had to go to a meeting on Sunday, which is really fun. You know, when you're trying not to cry and you're halfway through putting your makeup on and it's just kind of like, you trying to hold it back so that you don't mess up your makeup because you don't want to have to redo your entire face. So that's where I was at on Sunday. It was not a pretty sight. So it's been a few more days since then. Still not happy about it, but it's getting a little bit better. So we will have the black tie affair tonight that we were supposed to have on Sunday, which means that we have black pieces. We're basically doing necklaces because we just did a show on earrings and we had black earrings the other night. But if you want to see some black earrings, make sure you just drop me a comment and let me know, and I'll bring out some more black earrings. No problem. Also bracelets or rings if you have a desire to see those. Otherwise, I'm just going to show the black necklaces that we have because I have a ton of them and we'll never get through them all. Hi, Aunt Dora. I'm on my own for just a little while. Max is going to be back. He had to go help somebody with their computer stuff. So hopefully he'll be back soon. You know how computer stuff goes, right? So he could be gone until next Tuesday. I don't know. I am drinking decaf coffee because I do actually want to sleep sometime this week. And the sleep has not been coming too easily. It's been rainy here. So I've been a little bit more achy than usual. Plus the emotional stuff from my friend dying. So, yeah, sleep is not my friend this week. All right, I did put this back on my personal profile as well. So now you'll be able to watch in either place, on my business page on Facebook or on my personal profile. And I did that because so many people are having trouble finding our stream when we get started. So I'm hoping that helps. Thank you, Aunt Dora. That means a lot. It's we were very close. So we met when Brandon was about 4, so 24 years ago. And she had just moved into the area about the same time that we did. She'd just gotten out of an abusive marriage and we were new in the area and we had kids right around the same age. So we hung out together all the time. She watched Brandon and Alicia for me and I watched Megan and Carol Ann for her. And it was her daughter that we visited in Ecuador as well when we went to Ecuador. So we enjoyed seeing them then. And now we get to see them up here, not for a good reason, but we did get to see them again. So that was nice. And we'll get to see everybody next weekend when they all come in for the funeral. So a little bit of good can come out of it. We get to see all our old friends again. So she lived about an hour away, so it's not too far to go. But anyway, as I was saying, we're going to do black pieces tonight. So trying to give everybody a second to get in here. We will have, it really was. And I look forward to seeing her again one day, especially when she was healthy. She got leukemia several years ago and she had gone into remission for a long time. And then when it came back this time, I gotta put my phone on Do Not Disturb, it was very, very aggressive. She went from 3 weeks ago hiking in Ecuador to dying on Saturday night. So yeah, really moved quickly. Hi, Becky. Good to see you. Now I know what it feels like when people say they were gutted. I know what that feels like, and that's not a good feeling. So we'll try not to have that happen too often. All right, let us go ahead and get started. Pull off some black things here. I've had these all out because I've been looking for things for people specifically. And when I had them all out, I'm like, you know what? We just need to show some of this black stuff because we have tons of black. And if you're like me, when you go look in your closet, even though you might like bright colors or other, thank you, Becky. Hi, Ruth. I see you found us. Hopefully it was easier this time. So even though you might like other colors, like my favorite color is royal blue. If you go look in my closet, I might have 3 things that are royal blue. About half my wardrobe is black. And why? Because it's neutral. It always looks good. It's pretty much appropriate for everything. You can mix it, match it with so many things. And so I thought we'd bring out our black jewelry because we got to dress our black up. Even if you put it with another color, it's always nice to have some coordinating jewelry. So this is a long one. I do just have one of these. This one's called On the Fly in black. So we have feathers, and some of them are hanging right from this bar, and some of them are hanging from chain tassel. Hi, Mom. Black beads. And then our earrings. Look at these cute little earrings. Cute little feathers, also with the black beads. I don't know if you can see those well. It's kind of hard to see them. So this is the length of the necklace. It's just below mid-abdomen. So mid-abdomen would be about here. So literally like a finger width below mid-abdomen. And it goes all the way down here by the belly button. And with the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to come down to this dropped waist. Yeah, this one is pretty. You can also shorten it a little bit by fastening into this chain. You could bring it up about that much and keep it symmetrical. Of course, if you want it up further than that, you would need to do something that hooks into both sides of the chain, like a safety pin or something. Bring it together like that in the back. But it could be done. I like this one too. This one is called On the Fly in black, and I just have one of these. This one is number 1 tonight. So I appreciate you all being here, even though I was MIA last time. I know, stuff happens. Was not expecting this to happen, but stuff happens. And I appreciate that you come back after things happen. And I don't have to go find everybody again, hunt you down. So how's the weather where everybody's at? I will tell you, I was out delivering Amazon packages this morning at 3:30 in the morning. It was hot and steamy. Humidity, terrible humidity from the rain that we've had. And it's still warm. It was still 73 degrees when I woke up this morning at 2 o'clock. And it didn't get any cooler. So I was out in a t-shirt and capris and sweating already at 3:30 in the morning. That's not pretty. All right, I have one of these left, 93 and sunny. You know, I think I'd almost prefer that just because it was dry. I think it would feel better. I hate feeling damp. This one's called Homespun Artifact in black. These are black suede cord wrapped around this silver double teardrop. And then our earrings are the single teardrop of the black suede cord on a silver fishhook back. I have to think about what I'm saying. This is my last one of these. It is hanging in mid-abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang down here closer to belly button level. This one has very small links on it, so I don't know if you'll be able to fasten into it. But if you have a very fine pin that you can use, then you could probably go through both sides of it and pull it up a little bit. But this is really kind of a cool necklace with that black suede woven in. It's called Homespun Artifact in black. And it is number 2. And ignore the little girls arguing in the background. They're going to be in trouble in a few minutes because they're supposed to be cleaning up their toys. And somebody's not cleaning. That's what they're arguing about. It's always that, right? I had 4 kids myself, so I know what these arguments are. I could probably script them out for them, and they could just reenact them. Because all kids have the same arguments. He's touching me. She took my toy. She's not helping. You know it's true. All right, this one's a cool one in black and gold. This one's in more of a southwestern style. This is called Basic Groundwork in black. So we have the black stone, and I call these elongated gumdrops because that's kind of what they look like to me. 1 on the bottom, 3 right here in the middle, separated by gold beads. And then this longer chain is the beaded type of chain. So we have little beads, little gold beads along the chain. The earrings are the black stone beads on a goldfish hook back. This one's one of those harder to find pieces. I'm not sure why. It was probably a limited release at the time. So this one hangs up at the collar. And then our second layer is down here at the bust. With the 2-inch extension, that one's going to come down here underneath the bust. This one is going to come down closer to the middle of the chest. Probably not quite there, just a little bit above it. But this one is basic groundwork in black. And it is number 3. Again, just one of those. I'm going to try to let you know. I think all these might be one and dones that I actually have out. So there we go. All right. This is the metal that I'm not allowed to say on Facebook because they get upset about it. Because they apparently feel like this is, we're talking about weapons. We're not. But it's an off black. So not a jet black. This is called Mechanical Mischief in black. And so we have lots of little shapes along this snake chain. Let me see if I can spread these out a little bit. There we go. So some of these that look like twisted rope hoops. Some of these look a little bit more like, these remind me of nuts that you put on bolts, you know, little black beads. The earrings are the twisted rope, smaller hoops. This is the length. So hanging right there at the collar with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down here just above mid-chest. So we have Mechanical Mischief in black. This one is going to be number 4. Number 4. All right. Let's see. We're almost to the question. So let's see. One more. One more before the question. Let's see what we got. All right. This one's kind of cool. Number 4. It's a mom. Yeah. Don't you have that in another color? I was thinking maybe you had that one in a multi or something, but all right. This is Life of the Fiesta in black. We have faceted black teardrops. And then I call these other ones folded teardrops. They have kind of a glittery texture to the surface. And then they're like a teardrop, but they've crimped it, folded it a little bit. This is 2 layers. Yeah, I thought you did. Okay. I have one too, and I like it. This one has the faceted teardrops for the earrings. Put my hand behind that so you can see it. This is the length. So our top layer, of course we're not going to sit right. Our top layer is sitting right above that collar. And then our second layer is 3/8 of an inch below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, that is going to reach mid-chest. So the bottom of this will be mid-chest. I like how pretty and versatile this is because you have that little sparkle from those glittery folded teardrops. And then you've got the shiny black beads. So this could actually go casual. It could go southwesterny. It could go fancy. Depends on how you dress it up or down. So this one's Life of the Fiesta in black. It is number 5. And that brings us to our first survey question. First survey question is, let's see, 5 answers. Let's go with number 3. Name something you keep in your car in case of emergency. Something you keep in your car in case of emergency. And we do have the winner to announce from Sunday. A blanket was number 2. Flashlight was number 4. So contact your friends and let them know, because, you know, if you're not present, you can't win. So we did have a winner picked out. So let everybody know. Water was actually not on there. First aid kit, though, was, and it was number 3, Becky. So you get that one. Tools. They didn't specifically have tools on there. That was surprising. The flashlight was number 4. So we have flashlights, we have blankets, we have first aid kits. There are 2 more things, and they're number 1 and number 5. What other things would you keep in your car for emergency? Food was actually not on there. Your go bag. Well, you know, if you have a second go bag, that's not a bad idea. Most people have a hard enough time getting one together, right? And keeping everything up to date in it. Now think about where you're at in your car. So if you're in your car, protection from what? You're in your car. Oh, Taylor says airbags. Nope, not airbags, Taylor. A cell phone charger. That's always good, unless your battery's dead. Other people, a candle. Oh, see, we're thinking too hard. Yeah, gun, possibly. You know, Dad used to keep one in there just in case he hit a deer so he could put the deer out of its misery. A knife. Knife is always handy to have. I carry one in my pocketbook, just a small pocket knife, because it never fails that I have to open something and I have no way to open it. Okay, but you're in your car. What happens if your battery's dead? A window breaker. That is not a bad thing to have. Most people don't realize, though, if you just take your headrest off the back of your seat, you can use those prongs to break your window. They serve a double purpose. All right. Well, these were not the 2 winning answers, so I'll tell you. The first one is jumper cables. So if your battery's dead, it's not going to help to have a cell phone charger because you're not going to be able to use it. So you're going to need jumper cables so that somebody can jump your car off. And number 5, probably the most common thing used in your car, spare tire. Probably right next to battery cables. I don't know if it'd be behind or in front of, but those are the 2 things I've used the most in my car: jumper cables and a spare tire. Gotta have those things in case something goes wrong. All right. So now that we've gotten those out of the way and our brains warmed up a little bit, let's move on. And next time, I promise I'll give you an easier one, okay? I promise. I'm not always hard on you. All right. Yeah, your brain's dead. It's okay. Yeah, we're thinking very car specific on that one. All right, this one is naturally nautical in black. We have silver nautical knots on the bottom. They are suspended by a double black suede cord. The earrings are an individual nautical knot link on a silver fishhook back. You just have one of these. This is the length, so it's about 3/8 of an inch below that collar, maybe close to 1/2 an inch. With the 2-inch extension, it is definitely going to hit mid-chest, so it's going to sit right across here, which is a good place for it to be. Nice length for most of our blouses and dresses, right? So this is naturally nautical in black. And let me uncover my numbers here so I can give you a number. This one is number 6. Number 7. Number 7 is Sahara Social in black. Again, just have one of these. This is a choker length necklace. We have black beads and silver beads hung in pairs, and then little bars between them instead of chain. We have that extra long extension that we have on all the chokers so that you can make this a short necklace instead if you wish. Our earrings are the little clusters of the silver and black beads. Hi, Max.
Hello.
Everybody's been waiting for you. This one, true choker length, it is sitting right at the base of her neck, and it seems to be dark in here tonight for some reason. Sitting right at the base of her neck.
I'm not here to brighten up this.
Oh, is that what it is? Because you're not here to brighten things up?
Yeah.
Okay. With the extension, it's going to be really close to this collar length right here. So again, this is Sahara Social. This is a choker length necklace. It is number 7. Let's see if I can reach my board. They are supposed to be cleaning up so that they can go back out. They have eaten. So
They're not cleaning up.
I know, because nobody's out there to watch them. So couldn't make them do it. All right. This one is Soulful Sunrise in black. This has the black beads. These are black wooden beads. And then a lightweight wooden pendant. Black wood in the center. Silver frame around the outside. The earrings are the black wooden beads on a silver fishhook back. This is the length. So sitting just below the collar, you can see about 1/4 inch of that collar, just the hem of it, above the necklace. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down to here, which means it's going to take up the space right here across the center of the chest. So this one is Soulful Sunrise in black, and it is number 8. All right, everybody, make sure they're telling their friends, the ones that are usually on here, to come in, because we have the winner to announce later in the show. And you have to be present to win. So make sure I remind you of that. Message them, text them, call them, send an airplane to, put out the smoke signals out the back. Goodyear blimp with the big, pulling the big thing behind it, or with the LED sign or whatever you got to do, because we don't like anybody to miss out on their free prizes. So I know that sounds crazy, but I like to give things away. It makes me happy. This one is called Tough Crowd in black. I actually have 2 of these, and this is like a doubled chain. It is all connected. We have the larger ovals on the outside, the smaller ovals on the inside. And then our earrings are the black ovals as well. This one is a shorter length necklace, kind of a choker length. They did give us the extra extension with this one, so they're calling it a choker. I don't know if I really agree with choker or not, because it is kind of long for a choker. It's sitting around your collarbones right here, like mine is right now. But with that extra extension, it is going to come down below this collar, so it'll sit right about here. I do have 2 of these. So this one is Tough Crowd in black. This would also make a great layering necklace, where this is your top layer with something else. This one's number 9. There we go. Had to reach around her back. Good thing she's not any bigger. My arms are short. All right. Let's see what else we've got here. This one, everything likes to catch on. So let's do this one and get it off of the little ring so that we can get to everything else. This one is called There's Always Room at the Top in black. This is a longer length necklace with multiple sizes of shiny black beads. The earrings, also those shiny black beads on a silver fishhook back. This is the length. I think I got it straight finally. There we go. So sitting about in mid-abdomen with the 2-inch extension, it will come down just probably right above the belly button. This has nice big links. So if you want to shorten it a little bit, you can definitely pull it up, probably about like this, just by fastening into those links. Yeah, it's a bubbly necklace. And I've had these in a few different colors. This is my last black one. This one is There's Always Room at the Top in black. And it is number 10. Number 10. All right. We have a question next. Let's see if we can find one with just a few answers, because it's going to be hard for you guys to get a whole bunch of answers since there's not a lot of you. Let's see. Let me find the 3 answer ones. That should be easy. Here we go. This one has 3 answers. Let's go with number 2. Name something you do to an item before you give it as a gift. And it doesn't matter what occasion it's for. Name something you do to an item before you give it as a gift. These answers are pretty universal. Put a tag on it. That one actually is not on here. Although that would be good. Wrap it was number 1. Gotta wrap it, right? Make it fun. Even if it's just something little. Add a card. Nope, that wasn't on there either. What else do you do with something before you give it as a gift? Take off the price tag. Hi, Kelly. Good to see you. That was the right answer. Take off the price tag. You don't want everybody to know how much they paid for their gift. Tape it closed. Taping it closed is a good idea. Not on there, though. Gift receipt, also not on there, but that's a good idea. They might need to take it back and exchange it for something else, especially if it's something that's sized. You know, it's just really hard to guess. Hopefully you're going to do this. I'm going to tell you the last answer, but hopefully you're going to do this before you give something as a gift. Buy it. Hopefully you didn't, use a 5-finger discount at the store or somebody else didn't before you gave it as a gift. So it'd probably be a good idea if you bought it. All right, next. Let's see if I can get this. This one's heavy, so this ring is heavy. Did you miss what I'm wearing today? A gold rhinestone choker. You may have it already. It's an older one, and this was the last one that I had. So it was called Dainty Divas. So you can look in your file and see if you have one. Otherwise, I might be convinced to give you mine. All right, this one is an asymmetrical necklace. This is called Forever in My Heart in black. So we have a strand of black beads running up one side, and then a large gauge chain along both sides. We have a filigree heart at the bottom, kind of looks like vines. The earrings that come with it are the little black beads, like in this chain down the side. This is what it looks like on our stunning model here. This heart sits in the mid chest, and with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right down here on the bust. So right about there. Just have one of these. This is Forever in My Heart in black, and it is going to be number 11. Becky, how's your weather up there? How has it been lately? Mom says she's 93 and sunny. We've had rain off and on. It's humid. It's muggy. It's warm. It's in the 70s. Even overnight. It's just kind of crummy. And Aunt Dora, are you still nice up there? She's up in New York. So you never know about New York, and you never know about Iowa where Becky's at. This one's called Egyptian Spell in black. I have 2 of these. We have a round black bead in the center. It is flat on the back, so it's going to sit flat against your breastbone. And then we have 2 hammered curved arcs on the side of it. It does kind of remind you of an Egyptian necklace, doesn't it? The earrings are the black beads, a little bit larger black beads. This is the length of this one. So it is sitting just above that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come just below the collar. You have a frost warning tonight. Ooh, high of 46 today. Can I have just a little of that? I wanted to open my bedroom window because you know you can't sleep when it's hot, right? I can't sleep when it's hot or if I'm too warm. So I wanted to open my window and let some cool air in, and there was no cool air. Egyptian Spell in black. We have 2 of these. It is going to be number 12 tonight. Warm days and cool nights. That's what I like, Becky. That's what I look forward to. Spring and fall. I look forward to the warm days and the cool nights, and we sometimes get them and we sometimes don't. Yeah, we went from like 0 to 100 on the spring thing this year. It was not too much fun. I don't know why they have to do that to us. Why can't we warm up gradually? It never happens that way, though. You know it doesn't. All right, this next one is called Dangerously Demure. This is a layered black necklace, so that's that off black metal. We have 2 strands that are set with white rhinestones. We have 1 strand that is the beaded chain, and then we have 2 strands of regular chain. The earrings are the single strands of the white rhinestones. Your pellet stove is on. I've heard those are really warm. I haven't tried it. So we're starting with like a choker length up at the top with these layers. And then our last one comes about 1/2 inch below the collar. Hi, Terry. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit just above mid-chest, but that's also going to bring that down to more around your collarbones. This one is Dangerously Demure in black. This is my last one of these, and it is number 13. Yeah, I'm sure your flowers do like it that way. They don't like the bouncing around in temperature either. They like to gradually warm up and start flowering or whatever for the year, but that is not the way it has worked this year. I'm not sure that's the way it works any year, to be honest. Here, we keep hoping, and it just kind of doesn't work that way. But maybe one year we'll get it. Maybe. I'm not going to count on it. All right. Let's see if I can get this one off of here now. I had it caught around one of the other ones, the chain wrapped around it. All right, this is a longer one. This one's called the Pony Express in black. So these are long layers. We have 3 layers on the bottom, and then we have 2 shorter ones through the middle. Hi, Jane. So this layer has the oval silver with a dot motif around it, and this layer has the stone, the black stone, and then the 3 longer layers have the black beads, black stone beads on the sides. The earrings are the black stone beads. This is the length. Let's see if I got it straight. Do I ever get it straight? I don't. I never get it straight. It's hard to see from the side too. There we go. There's what the layers look like. So our first one is just below mid-chest. Second one, mid-abdomen. Last 3, down here by the strapped waist. And with the 2-inch extension, Jane and you met in person yesterday. Oh no, that can't happen. We're not real people on here, remember? We're just pretend. I'm glad you guys got to get together. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to drop into the lower belly. This one's going to go down about this far. This one's going to go down to just above the bust. So just one of these available in our beautiful layers. The Pony Express in black. And it is number 14. Number 14. I can't let anybody see me in person anymore, because then I have to be a real person. I think it's better if we just kept our distance. So what were you doing when you got to meet in person? Dangerous Dazzle in black. I have this one. I like it. So our little, I call these dagger shapes in the black metal. And then they're set with 2 rhinestones in between each one. It says double. And this is, I'm trying to feel if it's the snake or the flat. It looks like it's the snake chain. Double snake chain on both sides. Oh, you delivered. Fun. Did you deliver cookies with those? Then the earrings are the smaller dagger shapes. This is the length. So right here at the collar. And let's see. This one's just above mid-chest with the 2-inch extension. It's going to come down just past mid-chest. So this necklace is going to sit about through here. So just like that. This one is, hi, Carla. Thanks for dropping in. This is Dangerous Dazzle in black. Just one of these left. And it is number 15. All right, so we're going to ask our last question. Max made the clean up, so it got quiet in here. Did you notice? I'm going to ask our last question. That was nice of her, Jane. Let's see. All right. This one only has 3 answers. I know. I think we should all meet up somewhere, Becky. Let's go to Tahiti together. I don't know who's going to bankroll this, but I think we should all go to Tahiti together. I've always wanted to go there, or Fiji. So, you know, no Caribbean for me. I'm not interested in that mostly, but I would love to go to Tahiti or Fiji. So, you know, maybe we can arrange that if we just figure out who's going to pay for it. You too, Jane? All right, our question has 3 answers on it. Let's go with number 3. Name something people bet on. Bet, B-E-T. Something people bet on. Games. Bet on games. Sports games? Yes, one of those huts on the water, right. Sports were number 2. Horses were number 1. The card games. There you go, Kelly. Poker. That was number 3. Kelly, you're doing good today. You need to come back more often. So you've gotten 2 of these. Racking up some points tonight. Cars. They actually didn't have cars on here, and I'm wondering if they considered it a sport. I don't really, but, you know, you never know. These NASCAR people, you know, they're kind of fussy about their cars. So they might consider it an actual sport. But for that, I mean, horse racing, kind of is a sport too. So I don't know how that works. All right, this next one, I just have one of these as well. This is called Rosy Rosette. So I kind of call these sketch roses because they kind of look like a sketch of a rose. These are in that black metal, largest one's in the center, and then they get smaller going up. The earrings are small versions of those little roses. And I had to turn it around because it was backwards. It's backwards on the tag. Once in a while that happens. And if I take it off and put it back on there, Terry will tell you I will put it back on backwards too. So I just left it and I just turned it around. This one is about 3/8 of an inch below that collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit down at mid chest. You like that, Carla? Yeah, it looks like the cartoony sketches. A few of our pieces do. So this is Rosy Rosette in black, just one of these, and it is number 16. I have that in gold and I really like it. I need to clean it up a little bit before I wear it again. It's starting to tarnish a little bit, and I use the jewelry polish that I have, the special jewelry polish, and it takes all that off of there. I really like that. But I have to actually do it. All right. Beautiful black and silver. Look at these. So we have black opaque beads and then these really brightly polished silver beads, a little bit larger than the black ones. So classic combination, that black and silver. The earrings, also the black beads. I also would pair them with, we have some of the super shiny silver hoops. I have some myself. And I like to pair my bright polished pieces with that. I know, I love the gold too. I have the new gold ones on. So my shipment of them is actually coming in on Friday, and I'll probably reorder some more because 3 out of 4 of the pairs are sold already. Becky, remind me, did you claim one of the pairs? I don't have my sheet in front of me. So I know that Shannon had claimed a pair and Helen has claimed a pair, but did you claim one already too? This one is just below mid chest, so it's sitting above the bust with the 2-inch extension. It's going to sit right down here on the bust. Okay, yeah, you're probably the other person on my list. This is Top Pop in black. I just haven't dug out the list yet. Number 17. So I have one more pair. Yeah, well, I told you when they came out, I took a pre-order list, and I had the pre-order list. I just don't have it in front of me. You love your black and silver Top Pop? Yeah, that one's a nice necklace. This one is Bragged to Riches in black. So these are faceted chunky beads in silver and black. And then we have some little faceted beads sprinkled in. These almost look like little flying saucers. The earrings are the little faceted beads as well. This is the length. It's about 1/2 inch below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right down here in mid-chest. So I have one of these left. I bet you do get compliments on it. This one is Brags to Riches in black. And it is number 18. I think it probably looks more impressive in person than it does on video. It's always that way. So I'll probably reorder some more glitzies, but if anybody wants to claim that last pair, you still have until Friday to do it. On Friday, I'm showing them, and they'll probably be gone. So, and I'll start taking pre-orders for the next batch. We also have fashion fixes coming soon. Got 3 more days before fashion fix processes, and then it'll be a few more days before I get it. So it'll probably be by Wednesday next week. So we'll have those to look at. I do have the preview for the one sneak peek already, and it's pretty cool. It's natural white stone with gold. Really cool. It's the Malibu one. So I'll be posting that later. Trying to remember what else I told you. I do have still a few invoices out. So if you didn't receive your invoice, and you should have, make sure you let me know, because it probably got lost in whatever junk mail circle they go to. Black hole, you know, whatever. You know the thing. Anyway, and I'll resend it. All right, this one is Center of My Universe in black. These are interlocking rings of black with little white rhinestone accents. The earrings are the little white rhinestones in the black frame setting, whatever. This one is a shorter necklace. It is right around the collarbones. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here, kind of right at the collar, just below it. So this one is Center of My Universe in black. And it is going to be number 19. Oh, I know what I just paused for. I was going to say Robin was the winner that I had drawn already, but I don't think she's on. So let's give her a couple minutes and then I'll redraw if she doesn't come on. So this one is Belle of the Ball in black. So these are little round black beads. See, they're double hung. So we've got smaller ones and larger ones. This is on that off black metal as well. The earrings are the little black beads. These are all metallic beads. This one is hanging right there at, you lost me through the canyon. Did you push me over, Terry? Let's be honest. Did you throw your phone into the canyon to get rid of me? I'm glad I'm not really there with you. But I bet the desert of Utah is pretty right now. Can you stop and pick up my paparazzi orders while you're out there? This one's sitting right at the collar with the 2-inch extension. It is sitting in the upper chest. So not going to reach the mid chest. This is a shorter length necklace and a smaller one. This is Belle of the Ball in black, and it is going to be number 20 tonight. Number 20. So I'm killing you. I'm not trying to kill you. If I was trying to kill you, I'd push you off the canyon like Terry just did to me. You know how it is. All right, I'm going to set up my word here, and we're going to see if Robin comes on. And if not, I'm going to draw again, and we'll see who we end up with. Okay. I forgot what I put on here. So let's see. There he is. Yeah, it is. I've seen pictures from there. Is it as vibrant in color, Terry, in person, as it is when you see the pictures? The pictures are really, really beautiful. Okay. Well, Robin does not seem to be here. Let's see. Comments. It's gorgeous. Okay. Yeah, I want to see it in person sometimes. I've gone to the Badlands in South Dakota, and that's really pretty. But it is not quite as vibrant as the pictures. It's a little bit muted, you know, when you see it in person. I think they probably doctor those pictures and make the colors brighter when they show some of that stuff. So, all right, we have one free piece, and it is going to go to Marion. Mom, you are getting one free piece for this week's prize, and then we'll be drawing again for Sunday. So Robin will get another chance then. But thank you all so much for commenting on my videos and on my posts, for sharing my posts, for sharing my lives. It helps me to get new viewers. So I appreciate all the little things that you do that help my business and help me see new people, bring new people in to see all my jewelry here. So all those things help me, and I like to reward you for doing that. So going to go with that for this week, and I will see you again. Let's see, today is Wednesday. I have to keep reminding myself. My son told me it was Thursday earlier, and I had to stop and think about it and try to decide if I was wrong or if he was wrong. I'll see you Friday night at 7, and we will have that order with the gold glitzies coming in on that order. So those of you who pre-ordered them, you will get them with this next package. And we'll have one spare pair. Maybe we'll auction it off. All right, you guys have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you on Friday. Good night.